Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. It's Friday, it's time for another secret, and today we're heading on over to Westfall and the Deadmines dungeon, because there is something very special inside of this, even though a lot of people know about it. If you don't, prepare to have your mind blown. Now literally, as soon as you enter the instance, you'll need to jump onto this pipe here. Now the ground area here is just slightly raised up, so you can use that as a running jump to get onto the top, like so. Once there, move yourself as close to the edge of the pipe as humanly possible. Now, you need two major things for this dungeon. You need an item that's going to make you grow in size, and you also need to have goblin gliders. So I'm going to drink my horn, ladies, that's going to make me get much bigger, and you can see that my head is now popping out of the top of the instance. From here, all you need to do is simply log out of the game. No Alt F4ing, nothing like that. Just log out of the game and then log back in. Upon returning, you'll be able to just jump up slightly onto this ledge that I'm on here. If you do it a little bit too hard and fly over the edge, immediately click your goblin glider. But this way, at least you can position yourself exactly where you want to go, take a leap of faith, jump off the edge, click your goblin glider, and then head towards this area here. Now, don't panic about what I'm going to land on. This is actually water. So when I've landed in here, and yes, you can move yourself a lot closer to this rock, because that's where we're going to head to. Just swim on over. It's going to take a little bit of time, so I'm going to scooch the footage a little further forward. Once here, it's all about getting your bearings, and one of the good things is you can actually mount up. So get onto whatever mount you want to get, and then just leap over here, because that's another water area. You could get trapped if you don't, and this is where you need to head to, but it is quite far off in the distance. So don't get discouraged, head on over, and within a minute or two, you'll finally get to your destination. But I'm going to kick the footage in just as I'm starting to get towards the area, because you can see in the distance some very intriguing objects are beginning to appear. Number one, down there on the right hand side, you see that very kind of pinkish, purpley, almost shield-like effect. We've seen that in numerous occasions in the world of Warcraft, going over the Dalaran Dome, recently as well in Warlords of Draenor, going over Ockendune and Shattrath and such, as well as in Netherstorm, when it was actually going over the Eco-Domes, which were still there from the old Farallon. Don't get me started about Farallon. But here, look, you can see these trees now beginning to appear in the distance with crystals at their bases, and they're floating around. So this is where we get on to the title of the video. Now, this is why I've put Outland, question mark. Is this an attempt at Outland? Is there any evidence whatsoever to support that this is, a little bit of a dev box going around, possibly doing some pre-construction of what they were looking for Hellfire Peninsula and such? Well, the answer to that is yes, because if you data mine certain things within the world of Warcraft, you can get some very intriguing information. And not only that, but you can put it all together. So in an old Outland video, one of the first drafts of what Hellfire Peninsula was going to look like, and I've taken these screenshots from Haven Games. The link to his video is in the description down below. You'll notice the reuse of these assets, the flying trees with the crystals at the bottom, and also the floating rocks that have that little bit of lava-esque look to them as well. So they were definitely tools that were being used in the construction of the original Hellfire Peninsula and Outland. So going back to where we were before, it's a decent size, this area, and I've heard that it's a lot of people's favourite little secret place to go to as well. So if you're doing machinima videos and you wanting something completely otherworldly, then this would be a great place to take some footage. Or if you're an RP server and you want to take it to that next little level, there is definitely stuff here for you to work with as well. Or if you're like me and you're just interested in exploring and finding things which are off the beaten track, then this is absolutely perfect for you as well. So there we go, the hidden secret Outland within the Deadmine dungeon. And I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Those links are in the description down below. But before I go, I need to give a huge thank you to my channel sponsor, Yaktronics. Yaktronics are a PC peripheral company that deal with customized mice, keypads and also headsets, and on top of that they have a full range of HeelvsBabyface goodies with up to 40% off the list price, and if you use the promotional code BABYFACE you also get an additional 7% off your order. The link to the site as well as the promo code is in the description box down below. Please support them. Supporting them supports my channel. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.